My family murdered a rapist. This is my grandfather's story. It would have occurred sometime in the early 1960s.
My grandpa comes from a very remote part of my country. Even in the 60s, they lived in a log cabin without a phone or electricity. He lived with his three brothers, his sister, his father, and his mother.
It was a violent household. My great-grandfather was an alcoholic.
My grandpa, his siblings, and his mother were accustomed to beatings. The culture of the time was to accept this as a harsh reality of the remote and difficult lives that were led so far from civilization.
My great-aunt was the youngest of the siblings, and as my grandpa and his brothers grew into young men and began working, she was left at home and began to take on the role of housekeeper as my great-grandmother was often ill.
She would often use her bad health as an excuse for not stopping what happened next.
My great-grandfather began raping my great-aunt at some point, most likely before she had even begun puberty. It continued for years, as the brothers all moved out and she was left completely alone.
My grandpa says he truly did not know. He worried for his sister receiving the brunt of the beatings, but he didn't know about the rape.
I hope that's true.
When my great-aunt was 13, she became pregnant with her father's son.